Sitting with Freddie Mercury of Queen, and Freddie, you guys must be pretty excited about the new record deal. That's what tonight's all about.
Really. It's a shot in the arm, and we were waiting for this for a long time. That's why we haven't done anything for like the last couple of years, because we want to make sure we got the best new deal. And it's like starting all over again.
After being together for how long have you been together now? 10 years?
Over 10 years, about 11, 12.
So what's your motivation to come up with something new every year and to keep working even? Why don't you just have a place in Tahiti somewhere?
That would be easy, wouldn't it? No, it's because we're in the music business, and it's in my blood. And the only thing I can do is to write music and perform. And that's what I'm going to be doing, and I think all of us are going to be doing till we die.
Bruce Springsteen, has been quoted as saying, when people ask him if he would ever be married or settle down, that he's married to rock and roll, that's his wife. It sounds like the commitment you guys have.
No, I'm not married to music. I'm married to love.
And do you have time for that in a kind of schedule?
I might not have time for it, but I'm not married to music. I mean, that's my work. It's my job. I get up every day. It's like, it might not be 9 to 5, but it's my job. The way I see music is something that I earn my living. But I'm not being married or whatever is.
Are you a romantic at all?
I'm a total romantic. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm married to love. I marry people.
Is there a way you would characterize a Queen fan?
Very difficult. I think a real archetypal Queen fan is a sophisticated one. Somebody who's grown up with us and knows the kind of changes that we go through. But at the same time, I mean, we make a lot of new fans, because I mean, we come up with very different music. And for some people, they probably think that this is the first time that they've heard the band, and I love that. I want to be fresh every moment.
What do you see for yourself, Freddie, in 25, 30 years from now? Ever getting out of the business, working with new acts, Tahiti?
25 years from now, a lot of sex.
Freddie, how has the AIDS thing affected you?
Well,
which is a very topical on the
which it is, yes. Well, I mean, I tell you, listen, I've stopped going out, whatever, and to be honest, I tell you, I've almost become a nun. Really, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I thought, it's amazing. I learned very hard way. I thought sex was a very important thing to me, and I lived through sex and everything, and now I just realize how amazing. I've just gone completely that way. See, I'm one of those people that can go black to white. I don't like intermediary measures or anything. It's quite easy for me to completely give up. I can give up alcohol at the drop of a hat. Yes, yeah. And yes, it's frightened me to death. And then I've just stopped having sex. Basically.
Have you?
Yes. Yeah.
You've given up sex?
Yeah. I just like titillation now. I'm into titillation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that. Yeah. Because you must have
fun.
Is it?
Yeah. Titillation.
Because you must have had lots of affairs. I mean, through your life.
Yes. Well, I mean, it has been quoted and everything. Yes, I've stopped all that.
You've stopped.
Yeah. It's a bore.
It's a bore.
Yeah.
Do you think sex is overrated?
No. I don't say sex is a bore.
No.
Just what I was doing before. You know how you have phases. It's like, people go through phases, and of course, I have a very good relationship, and I just want to. Before, of course, I was very greedy and everything, and all people are greedy. People always want something more. To me, sex was fun, and it was, there was a lot of. I was extremely promiscuous. Well, that's true, but I've stopped all that because practicality came into it. Now you're talking about.
Yes.
And I'm also an old bird now, So, and I just thought, and the word solace came into it. And so, you can't say, you have a life of solace and go around fucking half the world. And so it's amazing. And so I've come in, and I don't miss it. I really don't. To me, when I was it was like a high. So everything I did, there was everything was open to me. So in terms of music, this, that, it was to me, sex was a very integral ingredient to what I was doing. So it was a very major factor of a lot of things I did. But I would never have thought, oh no, sex and nothing else.
No.
So it was all these things that were, and I was living by them all.
Yeah.
So they were all okay, and I was living them to the full. So okay, it was excess in every direction. fine, you know. Yes.
And
And that means not all these sort of so-called heavyweights like, you know, drug, blah, blah. It was also music, you see.
Yeah.
I had all that, so I was weighing them all together, and so I was living what one would call a very full life in every direction. Yes, why not?
do you ever worry that you could end up lonely, rich, and that you could end up a lonely, rich old man when you're 70?
No, because I've answered before.
You've answered it, it's okay.
Because I will be dead long before that. I told you.
Do you think so? Why do you think that?
Because it's so boring to be 70.
Would it be?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, I can answer that when I am 70, if you're still around, dear.
Why should I be?
Because I won't be there. Oh, darling, I'll be dead and gone, dear. I'll be fucking starting a new life somewhere else.